am back with another video. This video is going to be a recap of term A at school. Okay, so I have my laptop with me and I want to review and talk about my strengths and my weaknesses. Just pretty much go over how the term went rather. So my grades, most of my grades are have been submitted. I just have one more assignment that is yet to be graded, but whether I get the full points or not, I'm ending up with an A. I have an A in this class, yes. So I'm closing out the term with an A in lecture and in lab. So yes, I'm so excited. Your girl has a 4.0 for the term. The way that this course was, it was just strictly human anatomy. So it's not like 1 and 2 like other schools. So we literally went through the entire body from the rooter to the tutor. We went through the entire body. We talked about terminology. We talked about all of the organ systems. We talked about everything. We also, and that was in lecture, and then in lab, we had the corresponding lab simulations as well as lab quizzes. So, in looking at my grade, so I'm ending the term with a 93. And I'm looking at, you know, where I fell short pretty much. And that was in lab. So my lab quizzes, for example, average at 89.49. My lab activities are pretty much what, you know, held up my lab grade. And then as far as lecture, I performed very strongly and earned all of my points. Sorry about that, my camera cut off. So I was talking about my lab grade. My quizzes averaged out to about 89.49, but what boosted my lab grade were the lab activities as well as the lab simulations. So those boosted my grade because I have A's in those areas. So that's what boosted that grade to an A. And then as far as the lecture is concerned, I performed really well on the discussions. I have full points for discussions. I did well on the knowledge checks, and because I did well on that, it kind of like trickled down, and I did well on my quizzes and on my exams because the knowledge checks pretty much are the quizzes and are the exams. So if you study and you do well on the knowledge checks, you're going to do well on your quizzes and you're going to do well on the exams. Yeah, so that's all I have to say. As long as you do your work and you study, especially with those knowledge checks, even if you have to go back and practice multiple times, if you go back and do that, you should do well on everything else. All right, so that's all that I have to say about this term. So I have next term coming up in 3 weeks, so I am going to kind of study in advance. There's a nurse that I follow on YouTube by the name of Registered Nurse RN, so I'm going to be looking at her content in preparation for term B, just to you know, just to make sure that I do well. And you know, I want to be successful, so I have to put in the work. That's all I have to share with this video. Thank you so much for watching. A like and subscribe for more nursing school videos.